Gentlemen, the senior contest of 3 3-minute rounds. Between, in the red corner, representing the Western Counties, Ben Kaluza. And in the blue corner, representing the Army, Shane Sadler. Sadler in the blue, Kaluza in the red.
So here we go again. Another year has passed us by. We're at the Christmas show of the Bristol Sporting Club here at the Grand Hotel. Nigel Turner with you, ringside alongside none other than Craig Turner. And yes, let's say it once again for the DVD. No relation.
Absolutely none whatsoever. I can say that for the benefit of the tape.
But I have already given you your Christmas present. So, and this is 3 3-minute rounds, as we just heard, between, in the blue corner, Shane Sadler of the Army against Ben Kaluza from Bath University. And I know, Craig, you know a thing or two about these two.
Absolutely. Shane's with the RMC. He's been in the Army for 2 years. Nice strong start with the body shots. Ben, big guy across the shoulders. These guys can really swat, I fancy, so don't blink.
No, definitely not. And full marks to Shane Sadler, who spent a good almost 10 minutes waiting in the ring because there was a bit of a delay at the start, so just mentally had to keep himself together, and he's quickly into the action and looking to score some points in this first contest. A strange hush has come over the room as people are just waiting for the entertainment to liven up just a little bit. It's Ben Kaluza from Bath University in the red headguard then, just covering up, and a good left hand by Sadler makes its mark, but again, Kaluza with his guard up high, making the target as small as he possibly can. The Army boy tries to go underneath, and then Kaluza just holds on and pummels him with 1 or 2 body punches, and referee calls the break. 3 3-minute rounds then for this contest. And the diners in the hall just picking their favourite and calling out their advice. I'm not sure how much they should follow it, Craig, but nonetheless, I'm sure somebody will get it right.
Well, we got James Hill shouting at the back there, as you should definitely listen to Jim. He's been in the game since Nelson lost his eye. Fantastic, good start there. I like Ben's not conceding too many points there. He's a nice high guard, and he's taking Shane's longer reach advantage away from him. Boxing it short to mid-range. Still an interesting start, all to play for.
Yeah, he's keeping his hands, his gloves held high and his elbows tucked in. And Sadler still trying to undo him though. As we come to the latter part of the round, Sadler again just with the jab, looking to feint and move, throws the left and then the right. Then goes to the body with the right hand, but overhand right in reply from Kaluza. Still keeping himself very tidily in there. Getting in close now and tied up against the ropes, but Sadler just backs off and takes the centre of the ring once more. So first round of 3. Again, Sadler just trying to box from distance, as Craig was saying, but Kaluza making it a difficult target to pierce. And there is the bell to end that first round. And I think very tidy is perhaps a word you could use to describe that from both boxers.
Very much so. 3-minute round, you know, it's a little bit slower pace generally than the 3-2 novice distance. But a great clash of styles. You've got the height of Shane Sadler, who's trying to box it mid to long range and keep the shorter Ben Kaluza out. And Ben's keeping it tight, as I say, not conceding a great deal. The body shots from Shane, I should point out that the punch should be connect with the knuckle part of the glove. If there's any doubt on that, then it won't score. So the body shots have to be turned in, and I've seen a couple that may have been viewed as slaps from Shane Sadler, but there was a couple of good quality shots there, straight down the middle, and I think the Army lad might just be in front at the moment, purely on his work rate, but nothing that can't be retrieved from the Western Counties guy.
Scoring or not, though, of course, the body shot, whether it's scores a point or not, it does have the tendency to try and to bring the arms down of the defending boxer, doesn't it?
Oh, if memory serves, they hurt down there, no, they really do.
Here we go, round number 2 then. So let's see how these evenly matched young men can entertain us in this second round. Probably follow the same pattern as the first one, would imagine, although Kaluza just looking to lead with his jab a bit more, trying to get inside that long lead of the Army boy. A little bit of scrapping inside there. Just think Kaluza's looking to go forward a bit more than he did in that first round. Still keeping the gloves really high. It's up to Sadler to try and pierce his defences, but tries the right hand round the guard. Seeing a bit more of the jab from Kaluza in this round. And then the left hand this time. Just catches Sadler on the head guard, but a bit of a slap again on the inside of the glove. But he's showing a bit more ambition on the offensive part of his game in this round, Craig.
That's right. Ben really has got to try and trigger his man off, make some feints, fence, try and draw the lead so he can slip inside and do some damage. At this stage, he's having to pressure a little bit more, because if he stays there, he's going to get picked off and therefore outpointed. So Ben really does have to move his feet inside, aggressive head movement, and try and get inside the arms.
He was a bit quieter in that first round, but who can blame him for wanting a bit of a look after the hiatus, waiting to get into the ring to start this. His mind must have been slightly scrambled, I would think, with nervous tension, waiting to get in, but showing a bit more ambition, as we say, in this second round. And both swing and miss there, as the pace may be beginning to tell just a little bit. As we say, they're long rounds, these 3-minute rounds, and midway through just about the second, so they've got to pace themselves to the end of the contest. When there's a jab went through the guard of Kaluza for that time, but he's responded really well there. And that's the most aggressive we've seen from him, and he got off a good left hand there, Craig.
Yeah, he's really going to have to change his tempo now, up the gears. I think that's probably advice from the corner there. Go through the gears, let's go back at the guy. It's take the arms and the reach away from him, and he surely did there to great effect.
Yeah, maybe stung into action by the jab that went through his guard, and he decided, well, I'm not taking any more of that. I'm going to give a little bit back, and that's what he did. But still the long arm swings of Sadler, keeping his arms below the waist, and a bit of a contrast, to say the least, there by the two styles. But Sadler keeping it at length, trying to poke away with that left jab and follow up with the round arm right. But Kaluza's on his toes, moving around well, and pretty good effort there from both boys. Kaluza, I think, giving as good as he got there.
Very much so, and had some success as well. Beautiful left hook on the inside. Moved his head to the left, slipped the jab, bang, left hook coming back. And I fancy just wobbled the Army man momentarily. I doubt the Western Counties corner will be telling their man now, you got to go for it, kid. Push him back, we got to win this round. Things are that close. Well, the Army will be looking to get on their bike, maintain the lead, which I think they have, and win the contest that way.
But would you agree that maybe we've seen what Sadler has got, but maybe perhaps Kaluza has got a little bit more in his locker if he chooses to use it?
I think he's one of these guys, very deceptive. He can kind of lure you to sleep, and then before you know it, you're on your back. It's one of those things. But yeah, I think there's a little bit more to come, some fireworks this round.
Yeah, let's hope so. Third and final round of the opening contest, the Western Counties against the Army here at the Grand Hotel, the Bristol Sporting Club. And if you're watching it on the website or on the DVD, we hope you're enjoying it. Plenty more to come. Don't forget, DVDs available of all the Bristol Sporting Club shows, so if you missed one or two, you can order them. But here we are concentrating on this bout, and Kaluza showing a considerably more ambition in this final round as well. So as the contest has gone on from first to third round, he's slowly stepped it up. Still probably Sadler the busier of the two, but perhaps Kaluza looking to work on quality and just making sure he makes the mark when he does throw. Trying to step inside those big swings of Sadler and punish him on the inside if he can. Again, the Western Counties boy is just edging forward, pushing his man back. It's not really what we saw in the first round, certainly, but of course there is a danger that he could walk onto one, but he's flashing out the jab again, tries the right to the ribs and then throws out the left jab again. Again, Sadler trying to go under the elbow, catch him in the ribs. But Kaluza again, his own little sortie forward. Oh, and Sadler just switches to southpaw momentarily, trying to get a new angle on it. Maybe a sense that he's getting a little frustrated.
That's right, at this stage of the game, we'll sort of do everything we can just to catch the opponent off guard, catch him napping. That's a great effort there from Ben. Very nice defence from the Army man as well. Arms and gloves obviously don't count if they're hit. Both guys trying to work desperately around the guard so it scores. Very great effort there from Ben again, and the Army man acknowledging that as well.
Yep, he's been impressive as Ben Kaluza in this round. Sadler trying to get up on his toes and dance a bit, trying to get the lactic acid out of his calf muscles and keep the energy levels going. The Army coach just waving him forward, saying he needs to keep up the attack for the remainder of the contest if he's going to take the decision. It'll probably be a close one. And it's Kaluza ending strongly here, trying to get the uppercut through the Sadler guard as the two clinch. Some good little combination from Sadler, didn't really have a huge amount of power in it. Kaluza stepping forward again and lands a good right hand, and then trying to punish him on the inside again. So he's had some success on the inside there, and there's the bell to end it. Sadler indicates he thinks he's probably won, but it's pretty close there, Craig.
I think that's much closer than you'd imagine. Much closer. Great effort there from Ben. Great clash of styles. 3 threes to start the evening. Very good, close technical contest. Fantastic stuff.
It certainly was. So hopefully that will have whetted your appetite, and we'll now look to see who's got the judges' vote on the first contest of this match between the Western Counties and the Army.
Thank you, gentlemen. Result number 1, majority decision to Sadler in the blue corner.